2:40 p.m. Still got some rumbling kicking off out here. But it appears as though this is the edge of the system. Yeah. So we still have a few hours left to go of this day, in which once that ball of light breaks out, and it's cooled down quite a little bit, but it's still rather sticky out here. Once that ball of light should break through, man, I could just imagine how muggy and sticky it may get. Fighting back with me. It's kind of neat looking back here. Well, my neighbor talking. And there's always these before and after. Alright, I think I've shown enough. Who knows? We might have a little something else in store for us. Oh, yeah, that's right up overhead. Huh, possibly missed that, if there was a bolt of lightning or, bumper drag. Well, you missed me. Okay, I'll resume later. Unless this wants to do something. This is rather neat looking though. Wow. Really talking up overhead here. Alright, I think that's enough as this is passing over. Still making an awful lot of noise. I don't know, I keep wanting to look up here. Yeah. So I'm gonna guesstimate that greater light is right up in here someplace. Yeah, that'll be breaking through any moment now. But we're not gonna stick around for that. You know, all this is very interesting. That does become just that much more apparent. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I believe this is going to be ah, come on. Sorry about that. Major blow up of a light there. Rather interesting. And then we still have this. Okay, well, that point is done. Almost looks like we're getting a little bit of coloration on top of these. Come on. Focus. Yeah, okay. That'll work. We'll be back in due time. Well, the current time is 3 p.m. And of course, the system has just passed, and these guys are out here. We're still rumbling them, whatnot. right up overhead. But yeah, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what might still be on the way or whatever. But I seen these guys out here, and I figured, all right, let's go ahead and I'll possibly get them fed for this evening. All right, come on, let's go. Man, is it wet out here. And yeah, it's a mess out here. Oh man, is it a mess. Everything is muddy. And okay, so I got some work to do, and I'm going to go ahead and get her done. And I did not bring up any cakes. Yeah, they're all starting to wander up. Oh man, I'm getting bombarded by a deer fly. All right, they're all starting to crawl up here. I got to get busy, and we'll return momentarily. All right, I am not going to hang out here. I got Bart up here waiting patiently. These guys are like really mowing out. So once again, an indicator that we could be in for more precipitation. And I'm not sure if I brought up enough cat food or not, but I don't know, I might return back out here in a little while. The Spirit's wanting to hang out with me, and he's like, nope, not going to do it, sorry. But all right, buddy. No, I'm headed out. I'm headed inside. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There we go. All right. So yeah, and here comes Wolf now. So more than likely, yeah, I gotta go, because otherwise it's going to be too much of a friction Friday, and we don't need that. Because we got Bart over here, we got Spirit right here, and we got Wolf right there, and right away. Let's be cool. Hey, hey, hey. Spirit, watch yourself. Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be a tangle, possibly. Spirit, chill out. Yeah. Hmm. Well, see that just highly displeased me, and because of that, I will not be awarding Spirit with any attention for at least a period of 1 full week. And that begins right now. As he is coming up, I am walking away. And he's gonna know it. I'm gonna let him know it. Spirit, yeah. Go ahead, tangle with Wolf. Yeah, go ahead. No, don't even come walking up to me. No, I don't take county to that. Alright, so here we go. My phone is wet, screen is wet, so it more than likely will not operate properly. Once again, this is all quite interesting. Can we possibly dim this down? yeah. Alright, on that note, I'm going to end this. And more likely we will return at some given point in time once again. 5:05 p.m. on this Friday evening, June 27th, 2025. Real quick look around. You can see we still have some debris on the roof here, and that's from our so-called tornado. It's just kind of slid down from today's previous precipitation. Yeah, I don't know, can we see? Suspicious. Quite suspicious. Alright. Let's try to dim this down a little bit. So, okay. I'll be going down to check up on the cats here shortly. Don't know if I'll be doing any recordings or not, but this is just so crazy because we come down here. Hold on, I'll clarify my thoughts here pretty soon. So right now, yeah, there's going on with that narrative of feels like temperature, or yeah, the feels like temperatures were in the 90s. Kalamazoo currently is still experiencing precipitation from what meteorologists had just stated on our news from down there. Well, it looks like we got us a chemtrail right up here. It looks like we actually have had quite a few coming over. Okay, mixing in just that much more. I'll try to dim this down and see if we can probably be blurred out, but so yeah, this is a whole lot of what could possibly be, as that number 27 indicates, trouble for someone on down the line. Are we seeing any kinds of precipitation? Yeah, I think I hear a jayhawk in the background, as well as this sparrow. It's always talking when I'm trying to talk. I see that. Wow, this is like really crazy looking. Back in here. So this is kind of crazy. They were just talking as well about one of my all-time favorite rock and rollers, good old Uncle Ted Nugent. Yeah, a little bit of a stink going on because he carried a sidearm into the Michigan State Capitol in Lansing and was there on the floor within the state capitol. And well, you know, these Karens out there started having quite the hissy fit over it. Oh, I got a really good chuckle over that one. Yeah, it looks like we might have some kind of colorations coming on after the factor of having rain. Okay, this once again, I think we're going into that flip side of things, if you will. There's so much glare. I mean, wow. Yeah, I think that's Jayhawk flying off right there. Um, yeah, and unfortunately, this is going to, well, once again, plans change. Now he will be having to split these recordings up from today. Yeah. Well, it's Friday, the 27th. I was prepared, sort of somewhat, and oh yeah, they're coming on so much better now. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I think we got her. Yeah. All right. So, see, 27th. Once again, if you check out my playlist, you know, typically it's September 27th. You know, that seems to be just a major day of trouble, if you will. You want to, you know, consider what takes place overhead with all these aircraft and what I show, you know, then I guess that would clearly be defined as trouble. But on the other hand, maybe you're one that has a belief that this is for a necessary cause, for whatever purposes and or reasons. Or maybe some of you just don't care, just here to see the sights. It doesn't matter to me. I'm all good. I enjoy my little bits of show and tell. Been like that ever since I was a little kid. I don't see nothing wrong with it either. Yeah, it's not real strong up there, but man, I tell you what, yeah, that feel like temperature of 90 degrees is really starting to come on that much more. You know, it's got to be because this, you know, the air is so thick with humidity. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and try this once again, shall we? I'm not going to zoom in on anything. Yeah, it seems like we got a little bit more trying to show up, but I don't want to record much longer. I've already got so much already from this day to start pumping out there. And anymore, you know, I used to be able to multitask on my phone while I was uploading, back when we were uploading rather than sending files. Something just flew over me. But today, it's virtually impossible for me to attempt multitasking through my device. It doesn't happen at all. And I used to be able to do multiple tasks at once a year ago. Okay, that looks like it's just about done with whatever it's doing. think I'm done with what I am doing, and if there's anything further to record, I shall do so. So they're making sure that they make mention that the line of storms that passed through here earlier had just crossed over one US 127, which is back here behind him. Okay, made sure. Okay, and made sure to show that line of precipitation, which there was still a little bit. Yeah, a little bit left over, but yeah, uh, yeah, I don't know why. It caught my attention. And yeah, it is currently 5:20, and which there in Kalamazoo is 75 degrees, but they just had their showers roll through. Okay, so they're still cool, but right here where I'm at in Allegan, yeah, we are, yeah, just gross out there. Well, but not, it's really not that bad. Okay, and Sunday, I guess Sunday is supposed to be just, just wickedly nasty. So, but at least, this will be nice. Morning, 64 degrees. Tomorrow, yeah. But once again, this is to the south of us, and then it fluctuates. So there we have it, and there's what we're supposed to be looking at. It's 90 degrees there on Sunday, and Monday thunderstorms, yada yada yada. All right, I'll leave it at that.